Can someone come to Hollywood and not do drugs?
Yeah.
And be successful?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's easy. It's not a requirement.
Bro, the requirement is you gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
Nigga, you can take the bitch, but he wants you. He ain't worried about that bitch. he is not worried about that bitch at all. Gang, he ain't.
Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? How are you doing, my darlings, out here in the streets? Happy week, happy new week, as a matter of fact. And yes, we have another week of Diddy. I'm coming out with these updates because they are necessary. But before we start, are we living and loving the dress from Alake? Yes, my darlings, this is Fumi Nation businesses, and they are really doing so very well. I love this. I just, I don't know what to tell you. I can easily wear this dress for lunch. I can wear it to work. It just works for me. And the knee length is just so fabulous. I live and love, my darlings. I live and love. Do not forget to send me all of your businesses, brands that you want me to push. I will wear them. I will talk about your books, whatever you have. It's my way of saying thank you for the love and support. You need any consultation, go right ahead, and we will what? We will kiki and we will talk. I'm going to Manchester, my darlings, on the 5th of October. I am going to be a guest speaker at She Leads for Legacy Conference. I am so honored. Thank you so very much. And Fumi Nation, I cannot wait to see you yet again. And I have now decided I will stay behind and we will take pictures together. Thank you for the love and support. What is also exciting is that Jane Harris, well, actually starting with you guys, Jane Harris had a masterclass, remember? And it was fabulous, of which she had opened up for other new brand makers to come and sit into the masterclass of all masterclasses. For me, it was the model. I had talked about that in a previous episode, of which I will link below. And it has sent the preparation of my brand through the roof. I'm even getting a lot of messages saying, for me, thank you very much. I've opened up my eyes to what I did not know. Needless to say, there's another class on the 28th. Wait for the punchline. You will see me in class. I will be there while we're having the class. I don't want to be a distraction. I want to be there because I'm also learning, and I also want to discuss with you guys what I'm doing behind the scenes with my brand and how it has taken me further. Everything comes in this class. You cannot miss it, because I'm really giving you something literally for free. It's a lifetime experience, and it has really changed everything for me. Thank you so very much, Jane Harris. Like I said, the master class is on the 28th, 29th, and the tickets are down below. The tickets are also down below for those of you that are coming to Manchester, starting at £25 and up. So why are we here? We are here because I read Justine Bieber finally speaks out, because Justine Bieber was a protege of Diddy's.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, business, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
Number?
Yeah.
For those of you that remember, Justine Bieber actually came from YouTube. Yeah. He started out in YouTube. I think he's Canadian. He was from Canada. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that's where he started from. And he was Diddy's protege. Needless to say, Justine Bieber has now finally broken his silence in response to what is going on with Diddy. People says, Justine Bieber focused on being a great dad and husband after Sean Diddy Combs' arrest, says source. Amid his friend and longtime collaboration, Sean Diddy Combs' arrest, a source tells people exclusively that the musician, 30, is keeping things centered around his wife Hailey Bieber and their baby son Jack Blues, whose birth was announced last month. He's aware of Diddy's arrest and all the allegations, the source tells people, referring to the 50-year-old rapper's September 16th arrest following recent S-trafficking and S-assault lawsuits. The insider notes that the peachy singer has instead been in a happy bubble since baby Jack was born. He just wants to focus on being a great dad and husband. Diddy was arrested at a New York City hotel on the 16th of September after he was indicted by a grand jury. Following the arrest, U.S. Attorney Damon Williams released a statement that Diddy had been taken into custody by federal agents based on a then sealed indictment. Unsealed the following day, it is revealed that the rapper-producer was charged with trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in do. At the time of Diddy's arrest, his lawyer Mark Angelifo said in a statement to people that his client is an innocent man with nothing to hide. We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office, Mark said. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and a proving philanthropist who has spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the black community. He is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal. Justine announced the arrival of his and Hailey's son on Friday, August 23rd. At the time, the musician shared a shot of the little one's foot on Instagram. "Welcome home, Jack Blues Bieber," he said. A source close to Justine recently told people that he and his model entrepreneur wife, who is 27, are both overjoyed about being first-time parents. The source also said that the baby is such a miracle and the pregnancy was something that they very much wished and prayed for. The day they found out that Hailey was pregnant was the best day ever for Justine. He was over the moon with excitement. It was a big celebration for them, he said, adding that Justine already is a great dad. That's wonderful. And I'm very, 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 very happy for Justine, because the next clip is bothersome, was bothersome, and it tells you, without saying too much, what the industry did to him. He was talking about Billie Eilish and how he would protect Billie Eilish in this circumstance because of what the industry had done to him.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm going to be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments, because people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Do you realize how important your story is every time I have a conversation with someone who's been through this unique type of experience, I'm searching for some kind of truth that can help.
I commend you for going there and asking the tough questions and the things that people don't want to talk about, and they don't want to go there because it's revealing and it's...
You know, it's funny because when I saw Justine a couple of years ago, I always said to myself, what's wrong with him? He looks like he's bothered. I said that. He looks like he's very bothered, like something was tormenting him. Something was tormenting him. I also went to say that I did not think that this marriage with Haley would succeed, because I felt that whatever was traumatizing him, he was going to bring into the marriage. I am so happy that he has little Jack, that he can be the best version of himself because he's inspired by this little baby. Because sometimes when you have nowhere else to run, because there is nowhere to run, you cannot run from yourself. Wherever you're running to, you'll meet yourself there. Trauma is a terrible thing, especially when it comes to children. It gets bigger and bigger as you get older, and there's nowhere to hide. And some people use alcohol, use drugs as outlets because they're running from something that they cannot stand and cope with. It's just too hurtful. It's too painful. And so we recommend therapy. You talk about it and talk about it and talk about it until you finally find a place where you can live with it. You see, grief and trauma are cousins. And your older self wishes that you could have protected your younger self. The only way that you can move on sometimes is when God gives you a gift of a child and you pour all of your love into that child, because we are all born innocent. We are all born innocent. And when that innocence is stolen from you, there's nothing left. No money, no fame, no vacation can erase it. You have to find a way to live with your traumas. And I'm referring to everybody out there now. Somebody in the comments said, Fumi, why are you not talking about the children that were essayed? Why are you only talking about Cassie? Because you forget that this is my job. I have to be careful with what I say on this platform. I have to say allegedly all the time. You can leave your comments and then you go back to your lives and to your jobs and to your work. This is my job. I have to be careful. Regardless of whatever freedom you think I have to watch the guidelines and I have to make sure I say allegedly. We don't know, but I can elude and you can piece it all together. This is this case. You can piece it all together. He wants no parts because he has been living with this and he just trying to hang on by a thread. so that he can be the best father, for sure, and be the best husband that he can be. That's why I do what I do. In this case, you know how much I love children. You know. Because Diddy could not live in his truth. Because if you're a gay, African-American, black man, that's okay. But you lied and you concealed and you took people's lives and you destroyed some of them. Let me talk about Cassie, because Cassie spoke about that at least. But it's all coming out in the woodwork. It's all coming out. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, to hit the notification button, my darlings. And I will see you what? I will see you sooner than later. All of my love.